Hi, it's me, Stitches. Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome back to my channel, where today we are continuing the 13 days of Genderween. So, let's go ahead and pick the next name and see who we will be working with. Oh, for a second I forgot her name. Princess Aurora. So that means we have a goodie this week. So, if you're keeping score, we are currently at 2-1 for goodies versus baddies. Baddies are in the lead. This is our third one, and it is Princess Aurora. So, we'll go ahead and do the research like we normally do. Dig through my closet to see what I can use for a costume, and then maybe even go through my fabric stash, because it is getting a little bit pricey to start doing costumes. So maybe I can pull something out of the 2 boxes of fabric that I do currently have. So let's go and let's see what we can do. Let's go! We can either go her full route and do full out princess, or I'm actually liking her Briar Rose look more. I know it's kind of a cop-out because everybody else tends to do her princess look, but then I have to decide if I'm going to do the blue or I'm going to do the pink. And I kind of like doing the peasant look. I do have a purple scarf, and I did just buy a black vest that would work perfect for this. And I could use my white Renaissance shirt. The only thing I would need to get for it would be her pants. Well, it would be pants for me, but it would be her skirt. Okay, so her Briar Rose is, even though it's technically gray pants, I do have gray pants, but I think it would look better with a brown, medium to light brown style skirt, trousers. So, let me see. I could always later on potentially do a whole video devoted to Sleeping Beauty's full-on outfit, because there is this one which I've had for a while that I wanted. Let me see if I can pull up Pinterest. I wanted to originally do this style of gender bend to where it actually had the 2 halves for the cosplay itself, and I think at some point I can achieve this, but due to the time constraints of the Halloween challenge, I think I'm going to stick with the Briar Rose look. More of a style like this, where basically it's a vest with trousers and some kind of shirt. And again, I know I have somewhere a purple scarf. So the next step is to go through the closet. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so we know the next step is to go through the closet. I know it happens to be right there. So I have a white Renaissance shirt. I tend to use this for a lot of my princesses costumes, mainly because it is a poofy shirt. I wore it for Belle. Who else did I wear this for? Can't remember who else I wore it for, but yeah. So far, this is Belle's shirt, but I think it'll work very well for Briar Rose. Now, I just bought a black vest. If you saw my last video, you saw that I got this at the thrift shop most recently, and I feel that this one would work quite well for a Briar Rose shirt or vest. because she's wearing kind of like a bustier corseted dirndl style shirt, I think for a male, a black vest like this with the collar turned over and a pair of brown pants, I would say probably more similar to this style of brown. I think that would put the color wave together quite well. Now, I do not own a pair of black pants like that, or not black, brown pants like that. So I would have to definitely look at the thrift store to see what I can find for that. And in the cartoon, she is barefoot, so I don't think, well, definitely wouldn't have to wear any shoes for her. And for her hair, my hair is already blonde, so I could put it in a curl and then fluff it up a little bit. That'll be something to think about later on. And trying to find her basket that she uses, because that's going to be a little difficult to find that style of basket. I may have to go on to Thingiverse and see if I can print one, and that'll take a lot of time because I know anything that big will have to print multiple prints to be able to put it together. So let's draw up the idea and see what we can do. Okay, so first things first, we gotta go ahead and cross off Aurora's name because she is the next one we are currently working on. I still like the idea of her being in her peasant outfit as Briar Rose before she becomes Princess Aurora. So I want to keep her more of her peasant style and just basically think about doing the other costume at a later date when I have more time to devote to it. So this is my current idea. And I guess the next step is to just go to the thrift shop and try to find this basket, and let's go. Good morning! So, I've had my coffee, and we're about to get ready to go to the thrift shop. I am going to be going with my two neighbors this time, two elderly ladies that I basically treat to the thrift shop every Wednesday. And remember that I may not be filming, so I'll probably try to insert some little clips here and there, but hopefully we find those pants that I'm looking for. Hopefully we find the little basket that comes down like this, and yeah, keep your fingers crossed, and I gotta keep an eye out for a picture frame so that I can get something framed. So, let's go! Okay, so this is everything I got from the first thrift store, which is the bow for a Merida cosplay. I got Aurora's basket, and these are for another cosplay that I plan on working on. A wig, just to have a wig. Rolling pin, because I need a rolling pin. 2 pairs of pants that I'm going to work for Aurora, and some mystery bags of fabric because it's got wool in it and some other stuff. Then I got a biker coat for my husband just because he needs a new coat. I got a pair of cargo pants for a Kim Possible cosplay. I also got a biker jacket for upgrading my Catwoman, and a pink coat, a pink pullover, just because I thought it was cute, and a red coat to potentially use for cut up. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but there's what I got. Everything from the thrift store today. Hi again. So it's day 3 and I've already washed all the clothes that I plan on using for Aurora. And I know this is kind of a cop-out video. So I could have done a little bit more sewing. The only thing I sewed was the actual mask, and everything else I either pulled from my closet or got at the thrift store. So here is the reveal, and I hope you enjoy. Welcome back, and I really do hope that you enjoyed that and showing that you can actually put together a cosplay out of stuff you either already have or stuff you can get at the thrift store, and it doesn't have to break the bank. So I do apologize that it's kind of thrown together last minute, but I do have a lot going on in my personal life. I am going out of town, and not in a good way, so I had to put this together really quickly. So hopefully you bear with me and that I can produce a better costume for you next week. So if this is the type of content, remember to like, share, subscribe, and follow along for the next 13 weeks of Genderween. Cheers.